I think I found the best public golf course in Melbourne. I'm currently on a journey to play every golf course in Melbourne, and I've received a lot of recommendations to play here at St Andrew's Beach. It's an hour from the CBD, and a round of golf here will set you back $115, which I think is great value for such a spectacular course. It boasts beautiful scenery, sea views, pristine fairways and immaculate greens. If you've played here before, let me know what you think about it in the comments, and if not here, then what is the best public golf course in Melbourne? Follow along to see the course play through. Hole 1 is a par 5, 452 metres. I planted my drive down the middle of the fairway, and unfortunately, I thinned my 5-wood into the sand. It was flying straight over the back of the green, so maybe it was a blessing in disguise. I got it out of the sand and pitched it onto the green, and I managed to two-putt here for a bogey start. Hole 2 at St Andrew's Beach is a par 4, 262 metres. I tried to drive the green, but the ball stayed a bit too high on the hill, leaving me with a tough chip back. The chip unfortunately rolled past the hole, and I put it back to high side and tapped in at par.
Nice pace.
Hole 3 is a par 4, 364 metres. I hit a 5-wood off the tee, and instead of going for the green, which looked incredibly narrow, I decided to lay up and see if I could get it up and down for 2. I somehow managed to take a picture of my putt, which I ended up two-putting from here, and then recorded a small video of me watch my mate take his putt. Hole 4 is a par 3, 184 metres. I hit a 5-wood off the tee and landed it just off the edge of the green. I slightly misjudged the roll of this putt, which is annoying because it looks so obvious on the camera afterwards. Anyhow, I managed to sink a putt here regardless. Hole 5 is a par 4, 358 metres. I managed to clear the fairway bunker, but fatted my pitch straight into the bunker in front of the green. It was a tricky shot out of here, but I got it up and out and had a putt for par. Which I missed, and I tapped in a bogey. Hole 6 at St Andrew's Beach is a par 3, 125 metres. I hit an 8-iron at the green and stuck it about 5 metres from the hole. Unfortunately, my birdie putt didn't fall, and I ended up tapping in a par. Hole 7 is a par 4, 349 metres. I was happy with my golf here. My drive hit the fairway, my iron shot hit the green. I had a little lag putt close to the hole and I tapped in a par. Hole 8 is a par 4, 332 metres. I hit a really good drive, but my pitch came up way short for some reason. My second pitch came out really low and didn't catch the spin I was hoping for. I probably should have put it from here, but you live you learn, and I ended up two-putting for a double bogey. Hole 9 is a par 4, 327 metres. I hit a good drive, but it took a bad bounce and into some trouble. I just hit and hoped out of this lie, and thankfully it went back into play. I went for a little spinner again, and this time it caught the green, leaving me with a chance to save par. I just didn't quite judge the putt correctly, and I ended up taking a bogey here. I was pretty happy with my golf, shooting 6 over par. I hit almost every fairway with my drive, which set me up nicely for a few birdie and par chances. I hit my irons pretty well and just missed out on some better scoring if I had a few better putts. The front nine is a really lovely course, and I love these courses that are really wide open, where the challenge is whether you should try and clear the fairway bunker or a layup. Hole 10 at St Andrews Beach is a par 4, 366 metres. It was inevitable, and I did eventually find one of the fairway bunkers with my drive. I actually went for the green here, but caught it so badly that it didn't even make the bunker. My pitch rolled over the back of the green, and I played a really good shot from here to get it back in play. Unfortunately, I missed the bogey putt and started out the back nine with a double. Hole 11 is a par 3, 147 metres. I got myself back on track by hitting the green with a 6-iron. I hit the putt fairly close and managed to sink a par here. Hole 12 is a par 4, 346 metres. Golf is an easy game when you hit your drives down the middle and then crush your irons onto the green. It doesn't always happen. But when things are perfectly aligned, it only takes 2 shots to get here and take your par. Hole 13 at St Andrews Beach is a par 4, 426 metres. I hit a decent drive here. It came out a bit flat, but thankfully it found the middle of the fairway. My 5-wood came up a bit short of the green, and I ended up blading my putt over the back. I managed to 2-putt from here though, and ended up taking a bogey. Hole 14 is a par 4, 276 metres. I hit a good drive that came up just short of the hole. Unfortunately, my ball was in a divot and I really needed to dig into this chip to get it up in the air. It flew a bit too far and I had to chip it back. I did, however, give myself a chance at par, but ended up taking a bogey. Hole 15 is a par 4, 328 metres. I hit the fairway with my drive but came up just short of the green with my chip. I went for the trusty flop shot, and for once it actually came off and I nearly holed out this chip for a birdie. Hole 16 at St Andrews Beach is a par 3, 182 metres. I hit my 5-wood off the tee and it landed just off the green. I hit a decent putt to leave myself an easy tap in for par. Hole 17 is a par 5, 430 metres. I hit a loopy drive here, but it somehow managed to find the fairway. My 4-iron, however, was a bit loose and I blocked it right straight into the rough. I chipped it out, but it ran too far and ended up in the bunker. We had a surprise guest run across the green here. You don't often see foxes in Australia, so it was cool to see this one run by me. I ended up 2-putting from here for a bogey. Hole 18 is a par 4, 373 metres. Once again, my drive hit the fairway and I followed it up with an 8-iron to the green. Just caught the front edge of the green and I had a long putt for birdie. It was a loopy one, but it did actually go pretty close and it left me with what should have been a tap-in par.
That's a great putt from there.
We were having a bit of laugh about whether I would slot this one or not, but unfortunately it didn't drop and I ended up finishing out the round with a bogey. Despite all the putts I left on the table, I thought I played pretty well here, shooting 6 over on the back nine with 41 shots. It was pretty identical to the front nine, and overall I walked away with 40 points on a handicap of 12. I had 8 pars, 8 bogeys, and 2 doubles. Someday I'll sort out my putting and stop dropping needless shots here and there, but until that day, here's hoping. St Andrews Beach Golf Course is undoubtedly one of the standout public golf courses in Melbourne. It offered such a unique and challenging golfing experience for me. I really enjoyed it. The layout is both picturesque and strategic. It has wide fairways, well-placed bunkers. It has scenic sea views, and I think it just provides a really good balance of beauty and difficulty. For the price, I think it's excellent value. It has immaculate greens and diverse holes, and in my golfing experience in Melbourne, I think St Andrews Beach really does stand out as a must-play destination in the Melbourne golf scene. So if you know a better course than this, let me know in the comments and follow along to see more of Melbourne's best golf courses.